Remaining round number 1.
Thing I can see here is good footwork, Sean. Structured boxing.
Reddick showing a lot of patience from range. Snap jab from Chris Johnson. Jab to the body from Anthony Reddick. Doubling up, head body on the jab, Johnson. Both fighters, Joe, going a lot to the jab early stages of this fight.
Yes, Johnson looks like he's going to go to the body a few more times. He's throwing 2 straight to the body. He's trying to close that gap. They're feeling their timing out. You can see them.
Both fighters still looking for their first big, significant strike of this bout. Overhand left misses. 20 seconds remaining, round number 1. Reddick cutting off the ring, then pulling it back to the center of the ring.
Reddick's footwork is definitely looks like a little more experienced than. Oh.
Johnson to the inside, and that's ruled a slip, correctly so, by referee Tom Sconzo. Final seconds now, round number 1. Flurry on the inside from Johnson. There's the bell. We are headed to round 2.
Footwork was the key that round, I think. I think Reddick definitely had his footwork, and definitely his jab was strong and straight in his face.
Johnson to the inside, and that's ruled a slip, correctly so, by referee. You saw this slip there? Now into the corner of Anthony Reddick. This and one other free prelim to follow. We're glad you're watching across the U.S., Canada, Great Britain, Russia, and indeed worldwide for the debut of Toe the Line Fight Series. This is Toe the Line 1, presented by Legacy Promotions, in cooperation with BKFC. Beginning top of the hour worldwide. You can see the main card of Toe the Line 1, 6 bouts in total. The only way to watch it is exclusively on the BKTV app. Anthony Reddick, Chris Johnson, back up to scratch, and we start round number 2. Reddick starting with the jab out of the orthodox stance.
Watch both corners, both experienced corners. Both men look very, very well conditioned. Their feet are still moving, they're on their toes, and their jabs are still very powerful.
Continual switch of stances for Reddick. He said he would do it, he's definitely doing it.
Crowd's getting into this one too, Sean.
Nothing on the punch to the body from Johnson. See Joe patiently, Chris Johnson trying to find level changes, trying to work his way to the inside, but he has to be smart in doing so.
Yep, that's what we see in this round right now. We're seeing Reddick with the level changes, a little bit of the fakes. You're seeing the second round more faking and less punching right now.
Good stiff jab from Reddick. That landed, rock back the head of Chris Johnson.
One of these guys need to bite down on their mouth guard and throw overhand right.
Uppercut from the rear, right hand just misses from Johnson. Now 55 seconds remaining, round number 2.
Chris
cutting off the ring, coming to the inside, big uppercuts. Nearly that half tie plumb, the single collar tie hit by Johnson, but Reddick pulling his head free.
Yeah, Johnson finally found his way in. There you go.
Big
clinch
uppercut.
boxing, hook. He threw a left hook to the head and then went to uppercut into the clinch.
Reddick staying patient with that long jab. Determined to make this an outside fight is Anthony Reddick, and you can see fully determined to make this an inside fight Chris Johnson. Again to the inside, right hand on the forehead.
We're seeing a lot more punches land this round. I think Johnson's definitely getting the better here. He's a little faster.
Joe, we're seeing the one, we're seeing the jab from Reddick, but we're not seeing the 2 behind it.
Nope, you're not seeing punches and bunches here. You're seeing individual punching.
Johnson resets. Final seconds, round number 2. Scheduled for 5, this and all bouts tonight. Toe the Line Fight Series. We're at 135 pounds. Anthony Reddick versus Chris Johnson. Both tonight making their bare knuckle debut. Next stop, round 3. Following this bout, another free prelim for you worldwide online. We'll move to 140 pounds for Jeff Denton versus Jeremy Rogers.
Focus corners.
Pull up, throw the right hand. Don't start coming forward. You gotta start coming forward, okay? You're winning the fight with a jab first round, but this round they started letting more punches, okay? Right. You gotta let those punches go. All right, this round is yours. You got it? Okay. Let's do this. Okay? You want water?
Not too much, okay?
Joe, you heard the advice from the Reddick corner. You've got to let your punches go.
Yes, that Reddick corner said, listen, you're holding back. You need to throw punches in bunches. You need combinations. You need to get your hands on him. Both athletes have very good corners, and they're in great condition. We're not seeing anything slowing down. I think this round you see a lot more harder punches here. He's going back to the body.
Jab to the body from Johnson. 20 seconds gone here, round number 3. Overhand right just misses from Chris Johnson.
Yeah, but we saw the combination land that time, Sean.
There's the 1-2 now from Reddick.
Another nice jab.
Reddick continually trying to stay long. Just pawing that jab with the open hand.
But he's getting caught with that hook, left hook. Reddick's
Big
getting
right
hot.
hand. There was a significant punch from Reddick. Right cross naked without the jab.
Johnson slipping in those punches.
65 seconds remaining, round 3. Straight right hand.
Johnson needs to move into the center, needs to control the center of the ring, needs to put pressure on him and make this fight his. Right now, Reddick is using his jab to control this fight.
Johnson now stepping into the mid-range. Slight swelling around the right eye of Chris Johnson.
Yep.
Johnson dipping his head back to the inside. Reddick pulling it out long again.
Good head movement.
Uppercut just misses then that sequence from Johnson, but Joe, Johnson starting to go more and more to that rear right uppercut. There's a good left cross after the right.
And I believe Johnson needs to slip that jab and go into the clinch. He's doing really well in the clinch.
15 seconds now remaining, round number 3. We're in Tunica, Mississippi, outside of Memphis tonight for the debut of Toe the Line Fight Series.
Here we go.
Level change coming in from Reddick. The bell, we're moving to round 4.
We finally saw Reddick throw that right hand right at the end there. I think if he keeps that right hand going, you listen to his corner here, he's saying you need to be more active. You need your hands to go a little more.
Let him get off.
Usually it's a condition factor here, why you can't do that. I don't see this in either athletes. I think both of them are very conditioned. Look at Chris Johnson smiling at us right now, and we'll see what happens right now. I think they just need to bite down, become killers right now and throw those punches.
Shades of George Foreman from Chris Johnson, foregoing his stool, just standing with his back turned to the mat.
Yeah, I believe Chris Johnson, he needs to throw that jab again and go right in that clinch. He landed probably the most solid punches this whole fight there.
Anthony Reddick first up to scratch. Referee Tom Sconzo addressing the hand wrap on the right hand of Chris Johnson. Now he's up to scratch, round number 4.
You notice their level change? You see their stance dropped a little bit? These are two professional athletes here. Their corners were very good and understood that they need to, nice right hand.
Good snap jab. More sting on that from Reddick. He's by and large been pawing his jab. Now a jab to the body. 30 seconds gone, round 4.
Reddick is fighting like his corner asked him to this round. He asked him to keep the jab up, make sure that there's a 2 behind that 1.
Neither fighter cut. Get a slight swelling under the right eye of Reddick. Swelling under the right eye of Johnson.
Johnson keeps landing his only punches in that clinch.
Snap jab again from Reddick. No real commitment to that. Good left hand. Check left hook. Reddick, you can see tentative to cut the distance, though. Cutting off the ring, but not cutting the distance.
We're seeing a little bit of Chris Johnson slowing down a little bit this round. Reddick's doing a really good job of his footwork and his jab and moving his head. Seeing a little blood somewhere here on Johnson.
Reddick again cutting off the ring.
I hear Reddick's corner making a good point here. Go to the body. Go to the body. Drop Chris's hands.
Reddick letting Johnson out of the corner. Now trying to drive him back. 20 seconds remaining, round number 4.
You're going to see this nose start bleeding on Chris here with one more jab. See, what would I say?
On cue.
Yeah.
Flurry to the inside. A very rare clinch in this fight. Quick separation from Tom Sconzo. Neither fighter showing any interest in fighting in the clinch. The bell. We are headed to the 5th and final round.
It's a great fight, Sean.
Very even.
Yeah, it's very even, very technical. You know, the footwork is nice, the jabs are nice. Chris Johnson's still walking around smiling, but he needs to bite down on that mouth guard. And
Get a reminder following this bout. Another free prelim for you online worldwide. We'll move to 140 pounds for Jeff Denton versus Jeremy Rogers. Then at the top of the hour, our main card begins tonight. It is the debut of Toe the Line Fight Series. This evening we're in Tunica, Mississippi. Toe the Line 1, presented by Legacy Promotions. The only way to watch the main card worldwide is on the Bare Knuckle TV app.
here we go, Sean.
5th and final round, baddest man.
Rock and roll. These are the ones we like to see. The crowd is screaming. Nice. He went to the body like his corner said. Doubled up the jab, went to the body.
More activity, turning up the volume here early stages of round 5 is Anthony Reddick.
Ooh, left hook landed.
That was from Johnson. There's the right hand from Chris Johnson. Johnson trying to parry the shots. Good slip from Chris Johnson, pulling the fight back to the center of the ring.
Nice shot. Those are landing nice and solid. See, his face is taking big time damage, Chris Johnson's face. Reddick is a more experienced striker. His footwork, you see how he's changing his stances with his foot. He's stepping in and jabbing to the head, jabbing to the body.
Reddick just missed that jab to the body. Jump in with the left hook, then the sneaky rear right uppercut. That punch has been there, Joe, for Chris Johnson,
Yeah.
that right uppercut.
That's the thing with bare knuckle boxing, man. Get in there and clinch and let's get busy.
Reddick missing off the jab off the 1.
But he's tattooing his face, Reddick is. Right there. Needs to keep the pressure on. Double up that jab, moving closer.
Referee Tom Sconzo keeping this fight flowing. There's hardly been any clinch fighting at all. Now 30 seconds remaining in this 135-pound bout. Can you see Reddick cutting off the ring, stepping to the inside. Good left hook.
Still bouncing on his toes. Conditioning is really well. The
Johnson
damage.
throwing. There's the single collar tie, the half tie plum, and the uppercuts now from Chris Johnson. Right hand, we'll see how that's ruled. Ruled a slip by Tom Sconzo. I believe that's the correct decision. Final seconds now of this fight. No knockdowns, 2 slips.
Nice.
Very competitive, very back and forth. A right hand just before the bell from Reddick. And we have completed all 5 rounds, all 10 minutes.
That was a great fight. Saw some very nice footwork, some nice jabs. We just did not see Chris Johnson slip that jab and close that distance. I think he was the better clinch fighter, but I think we're going to see Reddick with this win.
Tonight's judges have been assigned by the Mississippi Athletic Commission, headed by the outstanding John Lewis. If you're new to bare knuckle fighting in the United States, just like in MMA, just like in boxing, although with certainly different criteria, scoring on the 10-point must system. Knockdowns don't count quite as heavy in bare knuckle as they do in pro boxing. And again, there were no knockdowns, of course, in this fight. So what you're really looking for is effective aggression, effective striking,
And damage.
striking to clean targets and damage.
And you saw one guy with the damage, and you saw the other man with, you saw Reddick with the striking. Precise striking is how we'd say that. You know, every jab, every cross he threw landed.
Again, both fighters tonight making their bare knuckle debut. A combined 20, beg your pardon, math was never my thing, 35 pro MMA fights and 10 pro boxing bouts for these two.
Well, that was a great fight. Way to start out the night.
Again, up next, another free prelim for you online, live online, Toe the Line 1. Jeff Denton versus Jeremy Rogers in the 140-pound division.
I think we saw the difference with the size. You know, he was able to keep his jab. He's, what, 9-inch reach length difference in the other man. I think that's what we're going to see the winner right here, Reddick.
To end all suspense, Christopher James.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action in the inaugural fight for Toe the Line, we go to the judges for a decision. All 3 judges scored the bout identically with scores of 48-47 for your winner by unanimous decision. From the blue corner, Anthony Reddick.
So 48-47 across the board from the 3 Mississippi Commission judges, 3 rounds to 2 in favor of Anthony Reddick.
Yes, I believe they got that right, Sean. We saw that was going to happen. The jab and the combinations that were landing caused so much damage to Chris's face that you can't really give that win the other way. I think that was a good decision.
Anthony Reddick wanted to keep switching stances. He did. He wanted to keep giving Chris Johnson different looks. He did. And mainly, he wanted to make this an outside fight. Joe, indeed, he did.
And now he wants to go to the Cheesecake Factory, he just said. I just heard him say, hey, you know what? I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory. He's not going to Disneyland. He's going to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
The winner by way of unanimous decision, Anthony Reddick defeats Chris Johnson.
He's got nicer shorts, too. You know, personally, I'm going with that guy.
Exclusive to all of you who have downloaded and subscribed to the Bare Knuckle TV app, a 50% one-night-only discount on most Bare Knuckle merchandise and Toe the Line Fight Series merchandise. The way to get it is to go to bareknuckleshop.com and enter the promo code BKTV. Look at the pose of Kendall Grove to start this round. There's a sporting touch of gloves from Abramski. All business from Grove. Opens with a double jab to the 5th and final round.
Sean, you can see the body language, just 2 different pictures.
Abramski had a lot of self-belief. He felt that he was not here as an opponent, that he could really record this upset.
Now you see him double.
Big shot, and down goes Abramski, the first knockdown of this fight.
And it looked like he was getting closer. He was double jabbing his way in, and he got countered with the 1-2. Clean by Grove.
Give me your hands, please. Here we go.
If there was any doubt that Abramski needed a finish to win this fight, that erased it. The knockdown. Right now, Grove on a 10-8 round. Perhaps pitching a shutout across the board. Abramski is going to have to open up and take real chances now in the closing stages of this fight. 65 seconds remaining. Again, Abramski seeing this as the biggest opportunity of his fighting career, but just not finding a way through Kendall Grove.
Look at Grove using a triple jab to get in. 1, 2.
Grove really looking good with his striking, with his punching in this fight.
That's been the difference.
Extremely technical performance for Grove thus far. Recording the knockdown here in round 5. Grove circling out again. Another good left hand. Abramski, I think that was self-affirmation, trying to pump himself up.
Yeah, you got one guy trying to get lucky, and you got one guy that has educated hands. Big difference. This is a mixed match.
Almost a hammer fist there thrown by Abramski to no effect. Missed badly. Abramski now with the half plumb. This is exactly the fight that he wanted. Trying to do it in the final 10 seconds of this bout. Abramski could not find this range. Absolutely champ until now. That is the end of this bout. There goes both fighters to toe the line. They're up to scratch. The bell in round number 1. Both fighters stepping forward immediately. Black and white trunks for Christine Faria. Black, red, and gold trunks for Jennifer Tate.
A lot of action in this fight, opening up the first round.
Smirk on the face of Faria. Big right hand, counter right, double right from Tate. Both fighters throwing long, straight, and hard punches.
Nice
and
left.
on the right from Tate. Took Faria off her striking line, circling back. It's Tate now coming forward.
Tate's doing a nice 1-2.
Very long, very straight is Jennifer Tate thus far. Tate, you see the open hands looking to parry punches. This is with the left. Faria trying to circle outside, come in with the lead left hook. 1:10 remaining, round number 1. A lot of head movement, footwork from both fighters. There's a big left hand landed by Tate into the body with the right.
Both of these ladies know their way around the ring. You can see the intensity they're fighting with. No intimidation here. They're ready to get it on.
Slight knot on the forehead, a hematoma.
Already.
Left side of the forehead on Christine Faria's face. Confirmation of that right there. The open-handed style of Tate, again, trying to parry those punches. 30 seconds remaining, round 1. Big uppercut. Best sequence offensively for Faria in this fight. Now turning on the pressure. Down goes Jennifer Tate.
She's hurt bad. That's it.
Bill Clancy waves up this fight. Call that a come from behind win in round number 1 for Christine Faria.
Tate controlling the action from distance, right there. She got hit in the nose and it stunned her, and it gave Ferreira every opportunity to get in close where she does best. Put her to rest, that was it. Nice right hook, left hand. Oh my God. Clean shots, and down she goes. Beautiful, beautiful boxing. A bare knuckle from Ferreira.
Ready for another prelim as you watch online free worldwide. You see the numbers. Our tale of the tape is brought to you by TigerLyfe Energy Drink, the cleaner energy drink. At 140 pounds, Jeff Denton versus Jeremy Rogers. Denton 5'10", Rogers standing 5'7".
Very similar reach also. These guys look, you know, I'm excited to see. They look about like they could be brothers. It's the baddest man's weight.
I ain't trap dodging, I ain't burning no flag, and I ain't running to Canada. I'm staying right here. You want to send me to jail? Fine, you go right
Jeff
ahead.
Denton, second generation professional combat sport athlete. His dad, Jeff Denton Sr., was a professional boxer. Jeff Denton said he learned from his father to have a great work ethic in the gym and in fights. Denton also said very candidly, he feels that what he lacks in technique, he makes up for in cardio and in a real fighter's mentality. Of that brief training time together 3 years ago with his opponent in this bout, Jeremy Rogers, Denton said, I respect his toughness. Rogers is a good fighter. I think he lacks cardio. Therefore, Denton told us in our fighter meeting, I think Rogers is going to fade after the first round.
Yeah, Denton, you know, he said he wanted to stay really long tonight and frustrate this opponent. So I'm excited to see if he can do that. It looks like he has a little shorter reach. Oh, here we go, the crowd. He rolled underneath the cage. He's got the spandex on and the funky shoes.
To get us started, again, Christopher James.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with our second bout of the evening, right here at Toe the Line. This bout is being brought to you by TigerLyfe Energy, the cleaner energy drink. This bout is set for 5 2-minute rounds in the 140-pound division. When the action starts inside the ring, our referee, Wayne Spinola. And now, let's meet our fighters. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'7", weighing in at 137.6 pounds. Tonight, he makes his bare knuckle debut. Wearing the blue trunks and fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee. Please welcome Jeremy Lil Rowdy Rogers.
Little Rowdy's about to get a little bloody.
His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'10" and weighing in at 140 pounds. Tonight, he makes his bare knuckle debut. Wearing the black and gold and fighting out of Independence, Missouri. Please welcome Jeff Denton.
Our second and final prelim, this free view of the debut of Toe the Line Fight Series, live worldwide online. Remember, top of the hour, our main card begins. The only way to watch it is on the Bare Knuckle TV app.
Here we go. The fans are all fired up for Denton.
Round number 1.
See those different starts, Sean.
Rapid fire start off the scratch line for Jeremy Rogers. He's in the blue trunks. The gold and black trunks for Jeff Denton.
You notice how they're just pawing each other. Their hands are open. It looks like someone's getting poked in the eyes here, Sean. This already has me excited.
Not the eye pokes,
I'm so fired up right now. You could tell these guys are ready to throw down.
You see Rogers parrying that jab, almost trying to grab the wrist. Missing with the overhand right.
That was an overhand slap. He missed him with the overhand slap. Oh, see, fingers.
Wayne Spinola, the referee, telling both fighters, maybe he heard you, Joe, watch your fingers extended. There's the right hand. That lands from Jeremy Rogers, now waving Jeff Denton forward.
Actually, that left hook just landed right in Jeff Denton's nose, and it really stunned him if you see it.
Big swelling now under the left eye of Jeff Denton, lands the uppercuts to the body, punishing shots. Clubbing right hands in short from Jeremy Rogers. This is an active clinch. You see the half tie plum, the single collar tie being held by Rogers.
Jeff Denton is hurt. He got hit with a left hook. He's coming forward, but he, I believe, definitely hurt him with that left hook. Jeremy's already getting tired. You see him?
There's the turn now from Rogers. Rogers almost in a full tie plum. It has to be an active clinch with one hand free. There's a big right hand and another inside. That's almost a snap down. That's the separation from referee Wayne Spinola. 20 seconds remaining in a really entertaining round number 1. Right hand lands from Denton.
Jeremy Rogers' left eye is cut open, and he's definitely tired.
The end of round number 1.
I like that round. It's my favorite round of the night so far.
The Bare Knuckle TV app is now here. Watch live fights and get unlimited access to the full library of past BKFC events, plus fighter interviews, behind-the-scenes content, the latest news and more. Available on all smartphones and on most streaming devices. Download now at BKTVApp.com.
You listening to me?
There's the cut I told you about over his left eye. Rogers is the more aggressive fighter. He's throwing. Going to the body, and you see Jeff Denton throws this right hand and cuts him here. Nope, sorry.
One more in, right? Come on.
Well, Denton's standing. Looks like he's recovered. Here, toe the line, baby.
Jeff Denton, Jeremy Rogers back up to scratch. Round number 2. Dropping his head and throwing hands is Rogers. Now throwing to the body is Jeff Denton. Big shots the turn. Half-tie plum again from Rogers.
His mouth guard is falling out. He's using his mouth guard as a conditioning tool.
Time called by Wayne Spinola.
This is weak right now. He lost a tooth? Did he lose a tooth?
That is it.
He lost a tooth, folks.
Jeremy Rogers does not want to continue the end of the fight and the win for Jeff Denton in round number 2.
I thought we saw that coming early. We saw Jeremy get a teeny bit tired. Denton threw that left hook, and it hit him right in the hook landed. And I believe he spit his mouth guard out at that point, and he lost a tooth maybe.
In MMA, that would be recorded as a verbal submission. In bare knuckle, that's recorded as a TKO due to retirement.
We hear it, his jaw.
Joe, you saw that coming.
Yeah. Conditioning is a factor in all fighting, especially in the bare knuckle fighting. You can definitely tell that these athletes have been trained for bare knuckle fighting and not for boxing.
Rogers put half of his mouthpiece out, turned his back to his opponent, Jeff Denton, and then told referee Wayne Spinola he did not want to continue in this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee, Wayne Spinola, called a halt to this bout at 20 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by knockout, Jeff Denton.
See how this one goes. That was a big win for Jeremy.
Out punch.
Ruled as a knockdown, and that's the 4th knockdown recorded by Shofan Gadijo in this fight.
It looked like he has a baseball in his cheek.
Time called by Bill Clancy. Credit to Diego Gadijo. Doesn't seem bothered in the least. Time in round 4 resumes.
A tough man, tough man.
Interesting psychology now for Tom Shof in this rematch. He feels he is in firm control, recording 4 knockdowns. The question then that looms large right now in this fight, champ, how hard will Shof go for the finish? Lands that left hand, there's my answer.
I don't think he has to go hard at all because he's running the hell into these shots.
Tremendous heart from both fighters in the overhand right from Gurijo. Puts Shof big off of this striking line.
Remember the Mexican pride is on the line tonight.
Another overhand right from Gurijo. Trying to turn the tide in spectacular fashion in this bout, and Clancy calls time again.
Yeah, his jaw is... Yeah, they're taking a look at the doctor again.
And that's a tear in the skin, a nasty diagonal slice.
I mean, good stoppage, good stoppage.
Fight is stopped indeed, and the victory in the rematch from Tom Shof, phenomenal. Such is the fight game, Chris. One day you're sponsoring a fighter, the next day you're trying to punch him squarely in the face. Round number 1, and a rapid fire start for Velasquez. Drops from Caruso with the left hand.
That's got to be a record, a 1 second knockdown, right off the bell.
What was Velasquez telling us about wasting no time? Evidence to that, he's in the pink trunks, black trunks for Caruso.
Good exchanges we have going on right here.
Caruso swinging wide and back and landing with the right hand, taking Abdiel Velasquez off his striking line. To the body, big left hand by Velasquez. Caruso coming forward off of that long left jab from the orthodox right-handed stance.
Like I said, there's that relaxation we talked about. Look at him, he's just very comfortable out there, mixing in good punches.
Big wide swings, they're landing from Caruso. Velasquez pulling out of range. 70 seconds remaining, round number 1. The jab again goes right Caruso. Good clipping right hand. The next roll is slipped by Wayne Spinola.
Caruso needs to establish that jab a little bit more. Finish with that too. He's just throwing one punch at a time, throwing wild overhand rights. He needs to throw a couple straight jabs and then come straight down the pipe with that right hand.
Velasquez circling out, trying to work his way back in. Lands the bolo punch with the left hand. Sharpshooter jab from Caruso. Showing his length and his range. Good right jab from Velasquez from the southpaw stance. Another good left hand. And another.
Jeez, he's found the home for that straight left right down the pipe.
Caruso down again. Second time down here in round number 1. Taking the mandatory 8 count from Wayne Spinola.
He's ready to fight though.
Final seconds, round number 1. Velasquez not going for the first round finish, lands another left hand, but a strong opening round for Abdiel Velasquez.
Joe Hitman Elmore!
Big wide swings from Elmore, missing the mark. There's this rematch here, and he's hurt. He's hurt. The hands touch, and that's a knockdown. Ruled correctly by Mergliata.
See if he's able to keep going this round.
Joe looking to finish another switch of stances. You can really see that Taekwondo background.
I think this might be over. This fight is over.
It is. Game, set, match. Welcome to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, Joe Elmore.
Fired up for this fight. He was from the very beginning when he first came walking out. He's fired up. He's still fired up. He wants to fight again, I can tell.
This is not shit, baby! Yeah!
Gentlemen, come along. The Bare Knuckle TV app is now here. Watch live fights and get unlimited access to the full library of past BKFC events, plus fighter interviews, behind-the-scenes content, the latest news, and more. Available on all smartphones and on most streaming devices. Download now at BKTVApp.com, and that is the only way to watch tonight's live 6-fight main card of Toe the Line. It's the debut of Toe the Line Fight Series as we are in Tunica, Mississippi. 6 fights on this main card, culminating in the heavyweight division. Teddy Webster versus Frank Tate, available worldwide. If you haven't done so, download it now. Again, the only way to watch Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship and tonight's Toe the Line Fight Series and our monthly Toe the Line events. Download now, BKTV App.com. Our main card begins top of the hour, Toe the Line 1. Tonight, all subscribers to the Bare Knuckle TV app will receive 50% off on select BKFC and Toe the Line merchandise. Go online to bareknuckleshop.com and use the promo code BKTV.
Joey Beltran, so accomplished, found success in the UFC and Bellator, and finding success in BKFC.
Hard-nosed hitter. He's relentless. He don't stop. It's going to take a real hard nose to get in there and continue with me.
I hope you're prepared to go through hell. I'm definitely prepared to put you there.
Right from the beginning, Joey coming forward.
Good clipping right hand by Beltran.
His right hand, and that is it. There's the upset, and there's the massive win for Marcel Stan.
I might go out there and just make it a dogfight from the beginning.
Man, honestly, I just want to kick the shit out of this dude. I want to make a staple. I want to come for the fucking belt. I'm coming for it.
Inside right here is exactly where Vistante wants it right now. He needs to do that to try and slow the pace down.
There's talked about the head movement to get to the pocket. That's exactly what we see. Game, set, match. Walk away. One punch knockout to finish this fight, and the win for Caleb Harris.
And this right here, look at this right hand straight on the button. Perfect. That's a tough thing when both guys were going for their punch. Vistante going for the uppercut. He just got beat to the punch.
I'm a former professional boxing referee. You're trained as a referee. Watch how the fighter falls. Look at Bill Clancy. Immediately, he's waving off the fight. He sees how Vistante is falling face first.
Well, anytime when you don't put your hands down, you know that you are unconscious on your way down. They're not going to let that fight go on no matter what.
If somebody slips on ice or slips on water, instinctively and reflexively, they put their hands down. You saw Vistante was absolutely out face first. That's just a phenomenal performance by Caleb Harris. And that's a really gritty performance to defeat for Jonathan Vistante. Under both eyes. Very interesting opening round, and then Henry largely has had the offense, but Marlborough has landed the big shot, but now he goes down in the final seconds of round one. You cannot be saved by the bell in any round. He will not be saved there, and a come from behind first round victory for Quentin Henry.
And once again, once he was able to establish that jab, he was able to land good, nasty punches just like that. Hit him right on the button, exactly what he talked about earlier today. He wanted to set up the jab to land that right hand. Here's another look at it. Bam, right on the button.
See the mouthpiece flying out as well. Referees in all combat sports are trained to watch how does a fighter go down when they're knocked down. You see human beings just are not built to fall that way. Marlborough, despite an outstanding effort in round one, taking too much from that shot, and that is the end. The winner, in emphatic fashion and come from behind fashion by way of first round knockout, Quentin Henry defeats Bubba Marlborough.
About the power, just land punches.
Huge overhand right, then the left, a big left hand. Gonzaga looking to finish here in round number two. Ferocious uppercut.
Oh, wow.
Down goes Silva on the left hand.
And the referee immediately waves it off. He's seen enough. Those punches were huge.
The win, with emphasis in our main event, goes to Gabriel Gonzaga.
Now he's already hurt. He's landed everything he's throwing at him right now. Just took one clean shot. Uppercut, and that was it right there. He's hurt. One more. Oh, that left hand after the uppercut. A lot of times when you land the uppercut, it stands him straight upright. You'll see the uppercut land here in a minute. After he lands that uppercut, his head is just a sitting target, just waiting to get hit.
Look at the right hand of Antonio Silva
Right
trying to keep himself up, holding the top rope. Reaches for that top rope, eats the left hand, and that is game, set, match.
And watch, when Susie lands this uppercut right here, he sees where his hands are, he throws a right uppercut. As soon as he lands that, boom, the head's straight up. Like you said, trying to hold on, but once he got hit with that left hand, there's nothing he could do.
Ferocity in the finish for Gabriel Gonzaga.
And then throwing hard punches the entire time. He's got to be careful doing that. He's landing the more...
Huge right hand!
I think that
Throw down again, and that is it! A lightning strike win for Gustavo Trujillo.
Wow, what a right hand he landed. Put him down. He hit so hard that Rob Morrow, his head bounced off the canvas. Great stoppage right there by the referee, because he was just going to get hurt even more. There was no way his head was in it after getting a shot like that. Head bouncing off the canvas really shows that you were not only hurt, but you were almost knocked out at that point.
In his home state.
Oh, for sure. I don't know if you noticed when they announced your Kansas got not one cheer.
Uppercut, almost a bolo punch in the counter shot. Down goes Stevenson, and he takes the count, and he wobbles.
There's that big,
giving the count.
There's that big right hand we talked about. You know it's coming. Somebody see, there it was right there.
That might be game, set, match. Phase first for Stevenson as he falls.
He's not there. His feet are not there. If he lets this fight go on, okay.
Clancy waves it off.
Just no ability to get out of the way. Still hurt. He got hit hard. Face planted on the ground. It's not really the same when you get up from the first time and your legs aren't there. You're not reacting well. You see punches coming, but your body's not moving.
I'm not sure if Kenny Liceo was watching the monitor backstage for our opening bout of the pay-per-view when Adrian Miles disqualified for the illegal punch to the ground to West Combs, because you can see Liceo thinks about throwing and then pulls it back.
That's a good point right there, Miles thought, I'm winning this fight, I don't want to get disqualified. It's hard when you got that MMA background. Sometimes it just takes over you to jump in and finish a fight.
Hey, so, where are all the Kenny Webster fans at tonight? That's it? I thought I'd expect more pop. What about the Caldwell fans? Where are y'all at tonight? That's what I'm talking about, man. Glad to have you in the house with us tonight.